Alrighty, welcome back to God, Trucks, and Guns. Like I said, I'm going to start off every video with a Bible verse. Today's is Psalm 66:5. Come and see what our God has done, what awesome miracles he performs for people. We did a video last week about like an overview of all the modifications or whatnot on my 2012 Chevy Silverado. This video is going to be strictly a tire review. So I'll kind of jump down here, kind of show you the tread pattern, you know, whatever. Then we'll get it out on the road and get it up to, you know, normal driving speeds and highway speeds, and roll the windows up and down, you know, see if you can hear any kind of tire noise, ride quality, and all that good stuff. So let's hop right into it. Alrighty, so like I said, we've got a set of 22x12 Archon Lincoln -51 offset spike load nuts, but like I said, we're not going to get into all that. Right now, this video is just strictly going to be a tire review, kind of get some shots of the tread pattern on these tires. You can kind of see where we're at. We've got about 1,000 miles so far on these. You can see there's the size 33x12.50 22 Federal. It's upside down, but it's Xplora MT. They make a Federal Xplora MTS tire as well. It's more of a show quality tire. I didn't really like it. You know, I like the mud tire appearance a whole lot better than the MTSs. Plus, I think these were a little bit cheaper. I'll kind of go over, you know, price wise and all that once we get out here on the road. And as the great Vin Diesel would say, let's go for a little ride. All right, let's get out here on the road and see if we can pick up any road noise. All right, we're rolling on about 40 miles an hour with the windows up right now. Don't know if you can hear anything. It's pretty quiet, you know, at this speed. I mean, you can hear a little bit, but you know, it's not too much. We'll get out here on the highway and get up to 60, 70 miles an hour and see if we can pick up anything else, and we'll roll the windows down and do that as well. All right, now we're out here on the highway. We can kind of pick up a little speed and see if you can hear anything. All right, we're doing about 60 miles an hour right now. Don't know if you can hear anything. I don't have an exhaust or anything like that on my truck right now, so if you can hear anything at all, it's you know, tire noise, not exhaust or anything like that. We're just kind of cruising along about 60. I'll roll the window down here and we'll see if we can pick up any road noise from outside. You know, there's a little bit, you know, there's a little bit of road noise, but you can pretty much expect that from a mud tire. Obviously, you know, if you go with an all-terrain or like a Nitto Terra Grappler or something like that, you know, they're going to be a little bit more quiet. But, you know, with any kind of mud terrain tire, you're going to have, you know, some road noise. But with these, with such an aggressive tread pattern, I don't mind it at all. Me personally, I kind of like, you know, a little bit of road howl. You know, most people want to buy quiet tires, but me, myself, you know, it doesn't bother me at all. I kind of like a little bit of noise. Makes people turn around and look. You know, they think, you know, there's some big monster truck coming, you know, with big loud tires. But it's nothing that's unbearable, like, you know, a super swamper or something like that. It's, you know, very livable. You know, you can live with it. That's not an issue whatsoever. As far as drivability goes, you know, they drive really well. The tires I had on here before were Cooper Discovery MTPs, I think they were, and they were 35-12.50s. I went down a size to 33-12.50s when I bought these Federals, just because the rims that they're mounted on are 3 inches wider, so the offset's going to stick them out a little bit more. So I had to go down 2 inches to 33s, so I wouldn't have to do a whole lot of cutting. I didn't want to, cut everything up to fit 35s on. But as far as drivability goes, they drive really well. When I took the 35-inch Coopers off and put these on, it was like driving a brand new truck. I don't know if it had anything to do with the tires being brand new versus, the Coopers being pretty much wore out. But, so I can't really tell if it was due to just being new tires versus worn out tires, or just these ride so much better. It feels, I've got a 6-inch lift, 22x12s with 33-12.50s, and it drives like a Cadillac. I love the way it drives. When you get down to real slow speeds, pulling up to a red light, stopping to a red light and taking off, you can feel the tread, as you're decelerating or accelerating. You can feel the lugs of the tread and of the tire. But I mean, other than that, once you get going over 5-10 miles an hour, you can't even really tell. I'm highly impressed for the price. Now, I bought my wheels and tires as a combo package from Custom Offsets, so everything come mountain balanced and all that. Since everything came as a package, they give you a better deal if you get wheels and tires together. But I'm wanting to say, if you wanted to buy just the tires alone, they're about $900 for a set. Same size, 33-12.50, 22. You can check their website and see, what size you need. But, $900 for a good set of tires, that ride good. They're not terribly loud. They look really good. My wheel and tire package out the door with TPMS sensors, mount, balance, lug nuts, the spike lug nuts, to the door in 7 days. I placed an order on a Tuesday night, late at night, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and they were at my house the following Tuesday. 7 days. It took 7 days to get from the time I checked out to the time they arrived. The price for everything was about, I live in Tennessee, so we had to pay sales tax. But tax, sensors, lug nuts, mount, balance, wheels, tires, the whole nine, was about $2,700, which is a heck of a deal, for a good looking wheel, a good tire, a good quality tire. I would definitely recommend them. I do a lot of driving. I drive to work an hour each way. It's about 50 miles one way. So I put 100 miles, on my truck every day, 100 miles on the tires. And I've probably got about 1,000 miles on these so far. And, I've got no complaints. Whenever I get to a point where I have to replace them, I'm going to go with the same thing. I'm going to go, with another set of Federals. Let's see how these hold up. I'll do another video, a little bit further down the line, 10, 15,000 mile update or whatever. But, so far, 1,000 miles in, I've got no complaints at all. I love them. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you don't care, we're trying to get this channel up and running. Go ahead and, subscribe, all that jazz that everybody else says. Subscribe, turn the notification bell on, like, share, all that good stuff. If you don't care, go ahead and do that. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. God bless.